What is going on, guys? My name is Treeburgers and we are back here in Riverside Valley, and today, third episode, I think we're gonna try to struggle our way to 7,500 population so we can get ourselves some train line connections and really get this city growing. So the last two episodes has been done on my live streams at Twitch TV slash Treeburgers, and you can go subscribe in there and just follow. You don't have to subscribe, but if you want to watch me when we upgrade the city, whoops, didn't mean to do that, when we built the city on the live stream, and I think the next live stream episode will actually be out tomorrow, so make sure to get in there and follow the work that we do in there. Before I forget to tell you guys, I don't know if you can see the mods in here. Yeah, I installed a few mods, and you will probably notice once we start playing, like this move anything, and we have some road anarchy, we have some junction anarchies. We can actually improve these a lot today, and that is also one thing that we are going to do today. We're going to move the highway just a tiny bit because we want to use this entire area as a partly an industrial harbor and a ferry harbor, transportation harbor. You can take the ferry wherever you want to go once we've built this harbor. That is what I'm trying to say. Anyways, first off, this is what the city looks like at the moment. We ended last episode with building this new residential area, which we will be continuing to work on, and then I think we're gonna extend the city out this way, and we're gonna extend the city out this way. We will start to produce the new harbor area down here. I'm not even sure if we can use ferries yet. No, we need a population of 34,000, so probably not the most relevant thing to do at the moment. This is what we want right now. We want a population of 10,000 so we can get ourselves some trains. First things first, once we get 10,000 people in our city, this stretch here will become the new station area, and we will probably lift the rail a bit and lower the ground a bit here so we can create a rail bridge. But for now we need to extend this area out. So I think we're going to remodel all of this and then just connect the city to the area down here, and we are really struggling with water, so let's see if we can get ourselves a new pump. Let's just put that right there for now, and should we just tear down these? I guess so. Nah, we shouldn't, but we need these because if we don't have that one, we aren't getting any power. Great, so let's connect this pump like so. Good. And they have power again, which is really good, really good. Okay, next step is should we remodel this bridge now or should we wait? I really don't know. You know what, let's start out with fixing this area here. Everyone should have water now, right? And we are struggling with the power though. Should I just like give up my plan of being a green city and grab ourselves a coal power plant or a oil power plant? You know what, actually I installed the incineration plant, which gives us 24 megawatts. And we also have a recycling center here. Of course they don't produce. Expensive upkeep 2,000, and how much is a coal power plant? 700 and 2,400 for an oil. So the recycling plant or the incineration plant only outputs 24 megawatts at an upkeep of 2,000 a week, compared to this one who produces almost the same, the advanced wind turbine. I think we're just gonna get some more wind turbines, 250 each week. So the upkeep is actually pretty good on the wind turbines as well. You just need a ton of them to make them viable. But let's do like that because we have a ton of money. So 3 new wind turbines, and we should be good on the electricity for some time now. You know what, let's go in here. Oh, we can't even buy additional tiles at the moment, but we can extend the city out here too, which I actually think we are gonna do. So let's extend the city out there and there, and then just prepare it to, yeah, prepare it for the next step, which is the train station. Good, so I'm gonna pause the game here so we don't mess up too much in our city. Actually, you know what, this is a really annoying time to build it. The sun is really annoying, or rather the night. So let's just wait for the time to become day again, and you know what, I think we're gonna, like I said, extend this road and then curve it all the way here. Maybe even down here a bit, but we can't, of course we can only go this far at the moment. Somewhere like here, so we can leave some room for the train station at least. And then we're gonna extend the city out here to here, which should be pretty good. And then the industrial area, we also need to have a look at that one, because there's just a ton of factions over here, and factories, and I actually think they are missing some area at the moment, but we don't have a demand though, so let's just wait. And what are these guys actually asking for? Low land value. And how do we increase the land value? We do that with parks and trees, I think. Let's just slow down time here a bit, and let's grab ourselves. By the way, can we fix? No, we can't. But we were looking at parks. Okay, so we have a really low land value here, so let's introduce some parks to this area. What do we have here? What do we have? Those are fields. We don't need those at the moment. We have a tropical garden. We can put in a large playground. Actually works quite well here, so like right there. Let's just clear this entire circle. There we go. So we put in a large playground, and that is looking pretty good. Should we add some trees? I'm not sure if trees, like, do they increase land value as well? How about this one? Nope. How about this one? Prop and tree anarchy. How do we turn it on? I forgot. But we have a ton of trees here, which is really nice. And then we can actually put those down with our new brush here. I think. Does it have to be green? Nope. So let's just spam some trees in this area. If I can't place any, I don't think I can. Like so. That is why we need the tree anarchy, which we don't have at the moment. But let's just fill in some trees in between these gaps, because I think they increase the land value. That one just rose, so they must do. But I'm not sure. Like I said, do we have some like small trees here? Some bushes. Let's just add a ton of bushes here to some of these areas as well. That's really good. I like that. And some here too. I really want to turn on the prop and tree anarchy. Give me a minute. I'm gonna find out how to do so. Boom! There we go. Shift P. Never forget the keybinds for mods you install. That's so stupid. Okay, well, we should probably change things up here a little bit. New building. Yeah, it's all good. And then some trees, and let's grab some more trees. Like, we installed these trees, which look really nice. Much better than the original trees in the game. If we can, like, I'm so bad at this camera, but there we go. So the trees are a little bit more realistic looking, so I think we're gonna use those from here on. Let's just give these dudes some trees too. Some trees here, some trees, and the daylight is back, boys. So let's just fast forward this so we can get to somewhere like in the middle of the day. Here we go, and let's pause time and start recreating this entire area. So first thing we're gonna do is kind of just like, okay, so we're gonna delete it like this. I thought I could just mark the entire area and delete it like that, but we can't. There we go. Let's grab ourselves some roads here. And why do we have so many roads? I think most of those used to be locked, but maybe one of the mods somehow effed it up. But whatever, let's see if we can get ourselves some large roads here. Let's turn on prop anarchy once again, and let's see, we probably want a 4-lane road. Small heavy roads. Oh, so we have a ton of different options here. Small roads, tiny roads, 2-lane gravel road, 2-lane plain street. Nope. Small heavy roads, medium roads. So this is a 4-lane road. This is what we want. Oh god, we have turning lanes and stuff now. Oh, there's so much stuff you have to remember now. We don't want a 6-lane road. That's too much. But we want. Let's grab the road with a turning lane. This, because that is gonna come in handy. So let's put that one there, and you know what? Let's upgrade these bits to roads with turning lanes too. That's pretty good. And then could we just go small 4-lane roads? I guess so, because I don't really like that middle part here with a median in it, or whatever you call it. Because I believe this is much better. Yeah, let's go for that. And then we have the big intersection here, which is also good. And let's bring this one in, and this one. And then we have a big crossing here. So let's go for the turning lane. One here and there and there. And just upgrade like this. This is pretty good as well, because we have a lot of turning going on here. But down here, we don't really need that big 4-lane road. So this is pretty good. And then let's grab the bus lane road. Now we want to curve this one a bit like this. So let's just get the freeform road, and we probably want it looking something like this. I sort of want to curve it that way. I think this is pretty good. And then let's just go for the regular 4-lane road once again. Bring it out like this. Now this is pretty good. So this will probably in the future become the new city center. What are these guys saying? Sewage is backing up. Okay, so we gotta fix our sewage. Sewage treatment. We probably need another outlet. Water drain pipe. So let's plug that one down there and connect it there. Good. So far so good. So we have our station road here, which is going to be here, and the station is going to be put here, and then let's just make some nice looking architecture stuff there, and we should be good to go. So next step, we are going to need a ton of new buildings here if we want this city to grow, because we just removed a big part of the city. So let's grab ourselves some 2-lane roads with bicycles. Let's start using those, because here in Denmark we bicycle all the time. If you can ride your bike through anything, you will do it, which is a good thing. So let's add like a road. We probably need one here. Let's see if we can make some sort of pattern. Do we just bring it down there? It's gonna be pretty weird, isn't it? I think it is. Okay, so this one doesn't align anymore. Oh, does it? It does. Good. So let's make a road there, and let's make like this road curve. That is also gonna be pretty weird. I don't want it to mess up the housing there. So how do we do this, guys? Let's just try again, and then let's grab this one, and you know what, let's just bring it down to there, and then there can be a bit of space there for some trees and stuff. Good. And then let's bring this one in there. There we go. Good. Should we follow this around? Probably not. Let's extend this one all the way over there. And we kind of want it to be parallel with this bit here. So let's just bring out this one like so. And let's get a bit of grid going here. I think that is okay. And just extend this one all the way over there. So we have a nice neighborhood here as well. And we have pretty high commercial demand at the moment. So let's get some commercial areas going here. Good. All the way to the station, so if people take the train, they can go to the shops and stuff. That's perfect. And then let's just fill in all of this with residential spacing. Do we want to remove all of this? We probably do. Okay, so let's just swap these around. Good. Okay, we can't. But we can do like this, and then fill in some residentials. There we go. You know, maybe we should just take one of these tiles for some commercials. There we, that's good. And then let's just make some more housing over here. There we go. Okay, so this entire area is now full, and should we just start here as well? We probably should. Let's get some nice housing going there as well. So I think we should randomize this just a tiny bit more, because again, cities in Denmark don't really go in grids and stuff. They always have these really weird looking road plans. So I actually think that's a pretty good idea, just to randomize this a little bit. But how do we do that? So, you know what, let's just try doing some weird stuff here and see if we can mess this up a bit. Like, we want to enclose this entire area, and let's do that in a... Let's do that like this. So let's bring this one in there, and probably to there as well. And go for a nice looking road right there. I don't like the last part there. So let's just fix this and make a straight line right there. Good. And then we have a... whoops. I used the wrong road. There we go. And we need some... not grass. We don't need grass. We need a bicycle lane. And this is good. There we go. And then delete that one. Good. So this will be the next part of our city. And you know what, guys? We are gonna do this in a one-way road thing. One lane, one way with parking. This is just what we want. So we are gonna grab this piece of road here and make like a weird shape here, and just maybe bring in this one just to see that this one fits. Oh, we forgot to fix the spots over here. We can do that quickly. Let's just fill in all of this with commercials, because these guys have to move out. And this should be the right one. Yeah, it is. Let's just bring this road down to here, and maybe even all the way in here. Something like that will probably shapes here too. Like this. Okay. And then, you know what, just because this is a replication of what Denmark looks like, that road is probably blind, and then it goes to this road, which leads out this way and goes in like that and like that. And then we can make this one just a bit better. Let's just get a straight line here too. There we go, and then bring this one up there and there. So, alright, we have some weird patterns there, looking good. And the next thing that we are gonna do, we're gonna connect this with a bicycle path. Maybe just a pavement path, that's better. So, I can't do that. It seems, and this is where we turn on road anarchy, right? Yeah. Good. So if we grab this one, we can like make a really weird path this way. Now this is pretty good actually. And then bring in this one and over there. So we have some pathing to the blind roads if you just want to walk to the city. You might actually need some of that over here too. Let's look at that later. But this is looking pretty good. So where do we go from here? I think we are gonna do some, just fill in this entire area. That's probably the best option we have at the moment. Like, do we want bicycle paths or do we want something else? Because bicycles are good to have. By the way, can we do some, so these will look a bit more. Can we just fill in this right here? Whoops, okay, so that just deletes the old one. There we go, this is what we want. But I don't want that one to be deleted. But if I just do like that and then add this bit in here again, no. I just want this piece here to fill in. Maybe if we delete snapping. There we go. So we want something like this maybe. And then we have a lot of free room here too, so god damn it, this is so this is pretty triggering. Okay. Let's delete that part and then let's grab this part. So we can at least make these a bit wider. But I don't want them to delete themselves, I just want them to like... This is really stupid. Can't we just... No, we can't. What is this animation stuff? Whoops! Didn't need to do that. And that one as well, because that is too ugly actually. I think we can do some... We can do this better, at least. Let's make a straight road there, and then let's grab this bit right here. Nope, that's not what we want it to do. Goodbye. So I know that these... Please stop snapping. Toggle node snapping. Nope, that's not the run. Toggle road bending. Nope. Road collision. Road collision, that's what we want, probably. I think so. So if I... God damn it. What if we move this a bit? There we go. Do you see this, guys? Do you see what I'm trying to do here? I just really want that one to make a more... I guess this is okay. Unless we can, like, road collision. Nope. I want this to bend the other way. Like... Oh well. Nope. That is not what we want. What if I extend this bit, and then bring this in, and then we just need this one to fix that big hole right there. No, you know what? Let's keep the hole, and then we grab some trees here. We have some good looking trees here, and then let's put them in right there. There we go, guys. What do you say? And then we just need that house to not collide, but we're just gonna fix that by not putting in any residential housing there. So there we go, pretty good. So let's just fill in all of this with housing and maybe a few commercial areas as well. Housing, 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 all of this. Let's just fill it in like so. And then let's grab some, boom, and there, and there, and there. Some commercial areas, and then let's just fill in all of this, and don't fill in that area. That would be pretty stupid. So there we go, guys. There you have it. This is the next living area that we are gonna focus on, and I actually think this is pretty good. Then we just need to extend a few additional roads out, which is gonna be some one-way roads. Oh, and by the way, we need to fix the water because we always forget to put in additional water pipes. And then let's just bring this one down right here. And add some road. I know I forgot those, but I'm just gonna start this by putting in some one-way roads with parking. We want road collision on again. So this road is probably going to be something like that, and then we are going to bring out an additional road this way. Yep. And then a small 2-lane alley. Right there. Good. And then what do we have left? We could just add like a small road right here. Like that, and then maybe add another alley there, or would that create too much traffic? I actually think it would. We could do... let's bring it out from here. That's probably better. How do we do this, guys? Let's put it like that, and then let's make a green area right there. So we need some more housing here. Good. Fill in all of this, and I think that is it for this area. I think it's pretty good, even though all the roads are pretty randomly laid out. The entire area is somewhat framed in by this road, which keeps it somewhat in a pattern without ruining the entire design too much. Okay, so let's proceed with time here once we've added the final water pipes. Always have to remember to do that. There we go, and then let's just put it like this and like this, and then we have this tiny area that we need to hook up, which will be done like this. Good. And should we just do this before we forget? There we go. So the entire city should be hooked up with all it needs at the moment. We've added additional sewage treatment, which should also be good once we power up this one. And then let's just view the city, how the population rises. We are losing a ton at the moment because we deleted all of those houses, but hopefully they will come back and they won't hate us too much to live in our city once again. Oh crap, we have a huge power outage at the moment. Why do we have that? Pulse? Power? Hello? I am pretty confused at the moment. What? The icon up here is looking really weird, and that is because I have something turned on, but I don't know what. That's anarchy and... Okay, never mind. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. But they are saying that we have a power outage, but we don't. But these two cities aren't connected though. You know what? Let's just hope that people quickly move in here once again. Finally, we have the advanced incineration plant, or I actually changed the plans because we were gonna get the large recycling center, but I feel like why not just get some power out of it. This one handles almost as much as the recycling center, but this one also creates a ton of electricity, or not a ton, but at least some. And the pollution is pretty good. I know this one creates absolutely zero pollution, but this should be good for our city. So let's go ahead and grab ourselves an incineration plant. There we go. And then let's see what we can do here. Can we like empty this one, empty building to another facility? We should probably just let the incineration plant fill up first. Should we? No, let's empty some of this so they can handle some later. Honestly, no clue if we should do it like that, but for now, we are gonna fill this piece up with garbage. Can we see how much garbage is in here? I don't think we can. This one is filling up pretty quickly. Let's stop filling up from the land side. So, it's producing power and everything, and we can delete the windmills over here. And the population, as you can see, is still slowly rising, which is very neat. That's just what we want. I think we need some more, like, what's the cemetery full? Nope, it is not. And the healthcare is also good. How about the police station? 30 detained criminals, and we have a jail capacity of 40, so we will probably need a new jail or a police station soon, but for now we are good to go. So these guys are still complaining about trash. Okay, so the incineration plant was a pretty good idea for some time, but the the plant is already full. So what options do we have now? We have a small recycling center, which is probably not what we want at the moment. Let's just get another landfill for now, and then let's just fix it later and not bother with it right now. So where do we put that one? We put that one right there. Good. So we have a new landfill, and hopefully we can remove the trash problem. Now, we did talk about extending the city out here, and I think the further we get from the city center, the less dense the buildings or rather the residential areas should be. So you know what, let's make this road the sort of main road into the city, and also the road that will lead out of the city and connect to that one. And we are gonna do that by grabbing some small roads, probably. What do we do here? We are gonna get the 2 lanes with bicycle lanes. So let's extend that one out like this. Without shit. Okay. There we go, and then let's grab some basic roads here. And continue some of the houses here. And we probably should fix the sewer outlet too. Oh well. Yeah, let's just do that immediately. Or should we? No, we don't. We don't want to do that. Let's continue working with bicycle lanes actually, and then let's grab this one so we can make some houses here by the water, which is gonna be really nice. And then let's keep the sort of beach thingy going there. Yep, that's good. And we need this road over here as well. So let's make that one without bicycle lanes. And extend it. Can we just get some snapping going there again? Good. Out like this. Pretty good. And then let's just make this sort of crooked too. There we go. So we have this in place now, which is pretty good. And then we just need some housings really. Let's make a neighborhood over here. They probably want themselves a road going something like that, which is nice. And then down here, let's just introduce a tiny roundabout, which is not that one. Probably better like this. We don't want it to be roundabout. We really just let's just construct it ourselves, and then let's make it a one-way road with parking. 90 degrees. Yep. Out like this, and like that, and like this, and like that. I guess. Yep. This is what we want. There we go. So we can have a few houses down there, and then let's just grab a plain street here and make some branches going out. Is that what we want, or do we rather want just a small 2-lane alley? What looks better? Yeah, we want the 2-lane alley. That looks much better. So a branch out like that, and a branch out like this. Good. And another one out here, and this one out. Whoops. Like this. Oh, that looks stupid. Let's delete this one and delete this one as well, and give them a bit more of a realistic curvature. So something like that, and this one like so. Just to have sort of a small neighborhood out here. Like this. Good. And then we just need some roads connecting here, and let's bring this one out. Just in a straight line. And with a turn. This. So our small community here is slowly coming together at the moment, which is really nice. And then we just need a final road in here as well, connected to there. And then let's bring this one in. Nope. We needed to go to... Where do we need to... There we need to go to, I think. Like, I want it... Oh god. Sorry, boys. I am terrible at this. Okay, let's just put it right there. And there, and then let's do like that. Good. So this is what we are working with at the moment, and we need a ton of commercial areas at the moment. So let's just fill in an area right here with commercial buildings. That's probably a good idea, and then fill in some housings here and there. Good. And this area too, because we just need a ton of people to move in at the moment. And this road as well, just to connect those two sort of neighborhoods. Like this. Let's just grab the big pink one here. Around this one. Boom. With residential areas. Oh god, we forgot the water once again, didn't we? Yeah, we did. And then fill in a ton of housings here too. Let's just fix the water pipes here quickly. Let's just pause actually, so people won't get upset with the fact that we can't get them any water. Alright, so this needs to be extended to somewhere there, I think. this one up there. Now this is looking pretty good actually, in my opinion. What do you guys think? Am I just messing it all up, or are we doing okay? I literally don't know. I'm so bad at this game, and I think this is actually the first time the city has been growing for me without giving me a huge depth and stuff. So something must be going the right way. Good. Oh, this is hooked up, right? Oh, we need to hook up this area too. There we go. So the city is slowly branching out this way, which is good. And let's just see if we can hit like 7.5, 8,000. Well, we only get the metro at 7.5, so we actually need more, and we need to extend our bus roads as well. Let's do that in the next episode. Then we are gonna fine-tune all of the buses and stuff. We have a small demand for industries now. D-zone, industrial zone. Let's see, what can we do here? Let's just fill in some industrial area there. We probably should cross the train tracks soon. Or just build an entire new industrial zone somewhere over here. Or here. We could do both. Boom. Or extend it down here actually, because we want the harbor down there anyway, so might as well go for that. So where do we want this road? We want this road there. Good. And then we want this one coming down here. And let's just extend it to there. And connect these two. This is good. And let's just fill in all of this with industrial zones as well. Good. Hopefully they don't mind the wind turbines and stuff. I don't know, but we'll have to see. They are moving in fast at least, so. Let's get some more commercial zones here as well. Like this, good. And you know what, guys? While these people move in, I think this is a good time to round off this episode. We have done a ton with the city in this episode. We've created an entire new area there, an entire new area there, and one over here as well. So we should be getting a ton of people here soon, which also means that our garbage is just piling up once again, I think. Didn't even see what did we just get? Hold on, let's just pause. Oh god, we can extend the city. Awesome. So we have a big town, a population of 7,500. That is really, really good. So what can we do now? We can unlock, like, what do we have? We have level 5 unique buildings, metros, policies, office zones, high density commercial zones as well. That is really good. And then we have some fishing, a university, metro station, prison, sauna, incineration plant. So I think let's just quickly have a look at the new unique buildings, because we haven't looked at those at all, and in my opinion we need them. What can it do? Cheap shops, 100, entertainment rating of 100. I don't even know what these does, but I think I have to unlock a lot of them still. 10,000 squares of residential zones built. Public transport has 1,000 weekly passengers. Then we can make a transportation tower, and all tax rates at most 4%. So we can make a fancy mall. You know what, guys, I think we're gonna work towards some of these in the next episode, and we should be hitting 10,000 in the next episode as well, so we can make these stations. But until next time, you guys must have an awesome day, and thank you so much for following. And if you want to keep and stay updated, go to my Twitch, follow me in there, and subscribe to my channel down below so you guys can stay updated. Bye.